Hello, I'm Douglas Burdett, host of the Marketing Book Podcast, and I'm looking forward to meeting you at the 10th anniversary of Experience Inbound, Wisconsin's premier marketing and sales conference. Experience Inbound is a full-day event that takes place each year in two cities, Milwaukee and Green Bay, at two historic venues, the Harley-Davidson Museum and Lambeau Field. I'll be giving a talk on everything you always wanted to know about podcasting but were afraid to ask. My Marketing Book Podcast is a weekly interview with the author of a new marketing or sales book I read before each interview. And the podcast will soon pass the 500 episode milestone. Now, what do I know about podcasting? Well, perhaps not much, but in spite of myself, the Marketing Book Podcast has been named by LinkedIn and Forbes, amongst others, as one of the top marketing podcasts. It has millions of downloads, listeners in over 185 countries, and is now in the top 0.5% of over 3 million podcasts worldwide. If you've been thinking about starting a podcast or your clients have asked you to help them launch one, I want you to understand what's involved, what's important, and what's not so important to have a successful podcast. I'll even spill the beans on things the podcast mafia doesn't want you to know about expensive microphones. I'm particularly excited about speaking at Experience Inbound for three big reasons. First, I've never been to Wisconsin. However, I feel like I've spent a lot of time there because of all the Wisconsin-based deer hunting shows I've watched over the years. Second, I'm a Harley-Davidson owner. I realize that without facial hair or tattoos, I may not look like it, but speaking at the Harley-Davidson Museum, I can't believe it. I haven't been this excited since I toured the Heineken Brewery in Amsterdam 5 times in a row. And finally, I've been a fan of the Green Bay Packers ever since I was in elementary school and watched them win the first 2 Super Bowls. And then I read John Devaney's book, Bart Starr. But enough about me, let's talk about you. When I meet you, and I do want to meet you, I will give you your very own autographed Marketing Book Podcast bookmark. Not autographed by me, of course. Autographed by some of the most famous authors I've interviewed on the Marketing Book Podcast who will also be speaking at Experience Inbound, like Jay Acunzo and Andy Crestodina. Still not enough? You'll also get your very own Marketing Book Podcast laptop sticker. Stick it on your laptop. Stick it on your deer. Heck, this is America. You go ahead and stick it anywhere you want. If you've ever attended an event and thought, what a great event. I met a lot of nice people, had fun, learned a lot, and am really inspired. I'm so glad I attended. That's how you're going to feel after Experience Inbound. And if you don't attend, we'll miss you. You'll miss us. And the only thing you'll have to look forward to is sadness, regret, and a whole bunch of FOMO. So don't do that. Register today at experienceinbound.com. I can't wait to meet you in person at Experience Inbound on May 7th and 8th.